Throughout history, a riddle has challenged minds and hearts. Why would a group that received the sacred scriptures, that witnessed divine promises and miracles, not accept Jesus as the long-awaited Messiah? This dilemma not only transcends centuries, but also crosses cultures and geographies, leaving its mark on the evolution of modern beliefs. At the intersection of faith, culture, and history, a fascinating dilemma emerges, a narrative laden with meaning and contradictions. Imagine a world where beliefs clash, where heritage and identity intertwine in a whirlwind of unfulfilled expectations, where every fragment of the narrative evokes a series of questions that have endured beyond time. What does the Messiah really mean to Judaism? For many, the figure of the Messiah is the representation of an ideal future, a leader who will bring peace, justice, and redemption to the people. But how can someone who preaches love and compassion fail to fit this ideal? In delving into this question, we will not only explore the theological differences and unfulfilled prophecies surrounding this singular figure, but also the historical background that has shaped a relationship between two great religious traditions, a relationship marked by tragedy, suffering, and misunderstanding. Throughout the centuries, the Jewish people have faced unimaginable challenges, from the diaspora to persecution and genocide. In this context of adversity, the concept of redemption and the longing for a Messiah have become intertwined in profoundly significant ways. Jesus, although venerated in Christianity as the Son of God, is situated within a framework of expectations that were not fulfilled according to Jewish tradition. This invites reflection. To what extent do our collective experiences shape our deepest beliefs? A journey through history reveals that the dialogue between Jews and Christians traverses not only theology but also politics, culture, and identity. In every corner of the world, we have seen how interpretations of the Messiah have been influenced by social and political contexts, from resistance during oppression to the search for meaning in times of uncertainty. As we unravel this enigma, we will encounter not only answers, but also thought-provoking curiosities. What led to the creation of divergent dogmas and teachings? Why do these divisions persist, even today, in a world where interfaith dialogue is on the rise? Each answer could open a door to new questions. Each reflection could highlight an aspect of human understanding we are still discovering. This is not just a story about religion. It is a contemporary exploration of what it means to belong. It is a call to empathy, a reminder of our shared struggles and the search for answers in a world full of mysteries. Welcome to a conversation that goes beyond faith, inviting us to look within ourselves and reflect on the stories that define us. As we delve into this intriguing topic, we invite you to join us and question, learn, and debate on a journey where every legacy and every belief comes to life, showing that stories, both individual and collective, are what shape our reality. The question of why Jews do not accept Jesus as the Messiah is a complex one involving a mix of history, theology, and cultural differences. Below, we address this issue in broad and detailed detail, unpacking the main reasons behind this belief. 1. The prophecies of the Messiah. Jews have specific expectations about what the Messiah means, based on several prophecies from the Tanakh, the Hebrew Bible. According to Jewish tradition, the Messiah is expected to gather all Jews to the land of Israel, rebuild the temple in Jerusalem, bring world peace and eliminate suffering, re-establish the kingship of Israel. From the Jewish perspective, Jesus did not fulfill these prophecies. His death and subsequent resurrection did not fulfill these expectations, leading many to conclude that he could not be the promised Messiah. 2. The divine nature of Jesus. One of the fundamental differences between Christianity and Judaism lies in their perception of Jesus' nature. Christians view Jesus as the Son of God and part of the Trinity, a concept not present in Judaism. Jews view God as a single, indivisible entity. This theological discrepancy makes the figure of Jesus as the Messiah unacceptable to Judaism. 3. The interpretation of Scripture. Jews and Christians interpret Scripture in very different ways. For example, many of the prophecies that Christians see fulfilled in Jesus are interpreted differently in Judaism. Jewish midrashic interpretation tends to focus more on the history and literature of the text, while Christians often read prophecies as prefigurations of Jesus. This creates a clash of perspectives. 4. The history of the relationship between Jews and Christians. History also plays a crucial role in this dynamic. Over the centuries, Jews have suffered persecution and discrimination at the hands of Christians, which has led to a clear estrangement between the two communities. The historical accusation that the Jews killed Jesus led to violence and anti-Semitism, causing many Jews to distance themselves from any identification with the figure of Jesus. 5. Judaism as a religion and culture. Judaism is not only a religion, it is also a cultural and ethnic identity. Accepting Jesus as the Messiah would also entail a change in Jewish identity. Many Jews see their religion and heritage as an integral part of their existence, and accepting Jesus could threaten the continuity of their culture and tradition. 6. Modern Jewish movements. In the modern context, there are several movements within Judaism, each with its own approach to Jesus and Messiahship, from Orthodox Judaism, which firmly rejects any connection with Christianity, to more liberal expressions, which take a historical or academic approach to Jesus. The variety of opinions reflects the diversity within contemporary Judaism. Conclusion: the reason Jews do not accept Jesus as the Messiah is the result of a combination of unfulfilled messianic expectations, significant theological differences, the history of the relationship between the two religions, and Jewish cultural identity. Although some Jews may view Jesus as an interesting historical figure or a great teacher, there is no consensus regarding him as the Messiah. Dialogue between the two traditions continues, and mutual understanding can help foster respect and coexistence. Have you ever wondered why Judaism doesn't accept Jesus as its Messiah? This question is not only fascinating, but it also opens the door to a world of deep and meaningful knowledge. In Knowledge for All, we explore powerful topics that connect history, faith, and identity throughout history. Join us on a journey of discovery. We'll provide you with tools to better understand the complexities of religions and their beliefs. Each subscription will bring you rich discussions, unique perspectives, and learning that transcends borders. Don't miss out on this vital conversation. Subscribe today and be part of a community that seeks to understand and share the knowledge that unites humanity.